Check. Yeah, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Good Days Only podcast. And it's been a minute. It's been like a month maybe since the last episode came out. I know. It's been a little bit. And I missed you, dude. This is, it feels good. It feels good to be sitting back in front of this mic. And today, episode 37. Today's a special day, too. We're recording on Sunday. So it is Mother's Day today, too. So we got a little bit of a fun fact or fake coming up. Mother's Day edition. We got another cup of Joe right here. We got some good coffee. Feeling good. The vibes are high. Good vibes. And then we got another GDO playlist coming at you after this today. So let me get a little sip and let's get into it. Let's get into the caffeine breakdown for episode 37. Dude, and today for episode 37, we got this coffee's good. It's pretty solid. And the story behind how they roast this is even cooler. Summer's right around the corner, and the days are getting a little bit warmer, and this one just jumped out at me. It jumped out at me in the store as I was looking through the aisles, and what am I talking about? The coffee roaster. Let's talk about the name and the roaster. We're talking about Campfire Coffee Coffee Company. And got this at the Trader Joe's, dude. Trader Joe's down on Madison. Hey, Trader Joe's on Madison, if you're listening to this, figure out the parking lot, dude. What's going on with that? There's like 6 spots, and it's like one of the busiest Trader Joe's of all time. So, that's my beef with you. But I know I hate on Trader Joe's sometimes because they got slim pickings, You can't just get like Killer Dave's bread at Trader Joe's because they got Trader Joe's bread, which is fine. I get it, and people love it. Sometimes, whatever. Anyways, that's beside the point. So, also, settle this argument. I was having this conversation with somebody the other day, or it was via text. TJ's. Right? Trader Joe's. You call it TJ's. I call it TJ's. I've heard people call it TJ's. But somebody was like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm at TJ's. And they were like, wait, you're at TJ Maxx? And then first off, when was the last time you went to a TJ Maxx, dude? Where even is there a TJ Maxx? I don't even know. I remember seeing commercials for TJ Maxx when I was a kid, but like, is TJ Maxx, is that still a thing? Also, do they spell it with double X or triple X? Because that's something that I remember it was not just one X, right? I don't know. Maybe there's a Berenstein effect or something going on. But whatever. TJ's, Trader Joe's. That's what I'm sticking with. What do you think? I don't know. Settle the debate. What was I talking about? I have had quite a bit of coffee today. I'm back on the coffee game. My eyes stopped twitching, so now I'm, back to a couple cups a day. The coffee we got in front of us right here. Coffee, Campfire Coffee Co. Summertime is right around the corner. What are they all about? Let me read you this because this is cool. This is from their webpage. It says their about section. We roast coffee over a campfire. Boom. There you go. Campfire Coffee Co. staying true to the fucking branding, dude. This is awesome. The way people did it for hundreds, maybe thousands of years before industrial roasters became a thing. This lost art of fire roasting is difficult to get down, but the taste is so worth it. Just imagine a cozy coffee roast sitting around the fire pit sharing laughs and memories, dude. That's Campfire Coffee. We love camping and being with people we love. Our idea of a good time is being outside around a fire, kicking back great food, great drinks, with even greater company. We're really excited about working with community organizations to get more families into nature. We believe coffee is an awesome tool to push this forward. We don't claim to be coffee experts. We're not coffee snobs. We appreciate a good roast. We love a rich single origin and a fun blend, but if cream and sugar is how you roll, is how we roll. We respect the nuances of coffee, but even more, we respect that everyone has their thing. We're excited to bring this fun coffee and outdoor experience to you. Boom, dude. That's like right there. That nails it on the head. That's awesome. Their website is welovecampfire.com. So check them out. They got a couple different bags of coffee. You can explore the club. They got some merch. They got soap. Dude, they got everything. Also, fairly new to the game. Established in 2020 in Tacoma, Washington, dude. Up here in the Pacific Northwest. And they got into Trader Joe's, dude. That's cool. Way to go, Campfire Coffee Company. I'm loving it. And today we got this single origin summer camp beans right here. This is coming out of Mexico, dude, from Chiapas. And let's see what it's all about right here. This fair trade, organic, Mexican Chiapas roasted with love. This is an awesome coffee. We love that we first roasted during Snowmageddon in 2018, and we've been roasting it since. It was during the first roast session we discovered a cool way to process this bean to give it a little something extra. Working a little magic with the open flame makes this a little different than traditionally roasted chapas you may have tried. Notes bright, citrusy, and balanced. Yeah, dude. Check that out. Let's look at this bag. I've never been to Chiapas, but it's the they got everything in Chiapas. I think they got the Mayan ruins. They got some Mayan ruins. They got rainforest. They got a volcano. They farm bananas, and they got coffee beans. Man, what do they not have? You know, the Mayan ruins, though, would be really cool to go visit. I think if you watched the movie Apocalypto, I watched Apocalypto, the Mel Gibson movie. If you haven't watched it, it's a must watch. It's cool. It's subtitles, so if you know some people don't really like subtitles. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for them, but that's worth the watch for sure. It takes place, way back in the days. Follows the story of a young guy. I think there was like the Mayans like kidnapped or I don't know. I'm getting a couple movies confused, I think. But there was some sort of kidnapping of his his wife or his soon-to-be bride or something. And so he goes on this crazy adventure trying to get her back or something like that. But it is really cool. It's awesome. And they have the Mayan the rituals and the big, I guess they weren't ruins back then. The big pyramids. I think they were kind of pyramids. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. But anyways, check that movie out. This summer camp coming from Mexico, from Chiapas, the southernmost state in Mexico. I think. Double check that. See if I'm right. Maybe. Yeah. All right. Let's move into the roast type, though. This, so far, if you couldn't tell, gives you real caffeinated, too. So, we got ourselves a little medium dark roast. And you can see, let me tell you can see the medium and the dark roasted beans. I'm wondering if it's, if these beans were roasted separately, one to that medium and one to that dark, and then mixed together, like that post blend, right? Of this, but the same type of beans from the same origin, or if it's just due to the nature of that open flame, over the flame roasting, that caused them to be, so drastically different. Probably not that one, because some of them might get a little bit too burnt, but I don't know. I never heard of this over the open flame, at least not in this day and age, but This is a cool twist. This is something that sets you apart, Campfire Coffee Co. And I like it. I like it. Let's see. They say roasted over thoughtfully sourced Pacific Northwest woods. That's extra awesome because that's cool. I'm just imagining myself, out in the woods camping this summer with a bag of beans. Or what if, this might have inspired me. I'm going to try and find some green beans and just toss them over the open flame and see what happens. That's cool. But it's probably harder to get an even roast. That's what I'm imagining. Probably difficult I wonder what the timing is, too, for this. But this does, like they said, how it's been done for hundreds, thousands of years before the conventional roast machines we have now. Because have you seen, there's a video, I saw a video on somewhere on one of those social medias sites, but it was these ladies with this big boulder and a bunch of beans, and they were just taking this big old, not boulder, a big rock, and grinding, just pushing it back and forth to each other. There's two ladies sitting, across from each other, and they were just rolling this smooth rock over beans and just grinding them down, which was pretty cool. I would just imagine that's just how they've been doing it forever. It's pretty sweet. Let's see. So this bag of beans right here, medium dark roast, solid. Although it says bright citrusy, I don't really get the bright citrusy. I get a little bit more of the dark beans. And maybe it's because there's, since they're kind of mixed in together, that medium and the dark roast, maybe I just got a little bit more of the dark on this this brew. Put this one through the AeroPress. But this is a solid cup of joe. For the method as well, gotta respect it. Did the AeroPress, did the French press, solid. That drip, also solid. I can't say anything bad about this cup of joe right here, dude. It's delicious. And this bag, stand-up zipper pouch. We got the crisp white bag, dude. There's this is kind of why it jumped out at me, because there's the trees. You see the trees. There's a tent. There's a little mural of a mountain, maybe Mount Rainier, I don't know. And it says big letters, kind of like a banner type. Looks like a banner maybe that you would see hanging at a summer camp. And there it's got the where the beans are from, Mexico. On the back here, rich, smooth cocoa. I get that smooth cocoa, kind of medium body. Summer camp, our fair trade organic highland grown Mexico Chiapas bean is a nod to the days of good, solid coffee with aromatics of campfire and brownies. This coffee is deliciously smooth and easy to drink. Wander into the fun and free spirit of summer camp with a cup of this slow roasted coffee goodness. Woman, black, veteran owned, fossil fuel free roaster. Cool. Very cool. Check them out, dude. Check them out. What do we got here on the back too? There's see, that's funny. The tasting notes are different on the bag. I think I've said this before, but it seems to be that they're different on the bag than what they are online. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's just harder to, who knows? I don't know. But yeah, solid, medium dark. Check them out. You can get them at Trader Joe's. You can shop online, get them direct from the source, dude. Love it. This is good. This is very good. And you'll see a picture of that on the GDO IG page. Now, what else? That's it. That brings us to the end of the breakdown for this coffee. Very good. Delicious. I wanted to share a little bit about what Chiapas. Saw something in here. Yeah, so southernmost, near Guatemala. It's by Tabasco, and it's on the coast of the Pacific. I thought I saw something that was like, oh yeah, so rainforests dotted with Mayan archaeological sites and Spanish colonial towns. I wonder if you can you stay at any of the ruins? Probably not, right? Maybe. But the Mayan Empire, that was because I know they were in Yucatan, so that was a pretty big territory. I'm looking at the map now, and Yucatan is like, the Yucatan Peninsula, and it's got Cancun over there at the very tip of it. But this is like, let's see, I'm gonna zoom out. I'm just looking at the maps right now, and this is the length, like the distance between, let's see, what, looking at this Google Maps makes me think of those Google Maps. I saw these dudes that do Google Maps, like speed Google Maps, like tournaments where you get like a picture. You get a picture of just like the, when you see Google Maps, when you click into like the street view and you get a picture of like, say, your house, you can like look up your address and you'll see what it looks like from the street view. And there's these dudes that they do this tournament. I guess it's a thing where you get this street view and it's like shows up on the screen for like a second or something, or a couple seconds, and then you just guess like where that is in the world. And that's insane because they know, like, they get very, very close to where stuff is. Like a snapshot of a picture and they'll be like, oh, yep, that's Canada, probably around this territory. We're going to go with British Columbia. Or, they'll say it's in India and it's in whatever. It's like so insane because I'm over here trying to like see what the distance might be between Chiapas and Yucatan. It's probably like from one corner of Oregon to the other corner of Oregon, like from the northeast corner of Oregon to the southeast corner of Oregon. And that's a pretty big territory if you think about like way back in the day. Like you run this as a Mayan empire. Pretty cool. Anyways, enough about that. Let's move on to the next section. And we're going to get into the good vibes. We got a fun fact or fake, Mother's Day edition. It's going to be fun. So let's get into that now. Yeah, let me get another little sip right here. My throat's kind of... I agree more with the smooth, smoky cocoa than the bright citrus flavor. It was interesting. But, yeah, hey, thank you to all of the wonderful mothers out there that have given birth to all of us, supported us, nurtured us, and, raised us to be who we are. We don't say thank you enough. Happy Mother's Day. Because, it's pretty freaking crazy. Think about, like, having a baby, dude. What? Like a little human. You're just, like, inside of another human for 9 months. And then you, like, pop out and you're a human. And then you grow. That's insane. Isn't that crazy? Like, just think about that. That's wild. What? That's so crazy. That's just insane. Babies, man. Babies are cool. When you don't have to take care of them every single day. See, that's the thing, too. Your mom put up with you forever. For, like, a really long time. And you were always just crying and, like, yelling. And you couldn't even say why. And then they were just like, all right, come here, baby. And then they take care of you. And then they feed you. And then they clothe you for years and years and years. And then, then you're an adult. And then maybe you have a baby. And then you're like, ooh, dude, a whole new appreciation for people for moms that have had babies. Especially shout out to any mother out there that has ever had to raise children solo. Because, dude, that is a feat, man. That is very, very difficult. Especially several children solo. That's like our mom, dude, for a while, a couple years, she was just single mother to several children. That just blows my mind. So thank you. Happy Mother's Day to everybody, to all the mothers out there. And let's get into the fun fact or fake. Fun fact or fake. Mother's Day edition. Let's see what you guys think here. Ready? So first one, fun fact or fake. So 2 premises. One of them's real, one of them is not. Now, first one. Mother's Day in the U.S. was started by a floral company in Colorado in the early 1900s as a way to promote the grand bouquets of the early 20th century, which were adorned by the main staple, the carnation flower, dude. All right? So what do you think? That's a fun fact. You could tell at the next, company party. No, or is it fake? I don't know. Here's the second premise. What do you think? And this one might be kind of easy to people of, well, I can't say too much. Because people that were born in Colorado. Let's say that. I don't know. Shoot, I might have just given the answer away. Dang. Here's the next one. Now, Mother's Day in Mexico is celebrated on May 10th every year, as this date coincides with the date that La Virgen de Guadalupe, the Virgin Mary, was proclaimed La Madre de Mexico, the Mother of Mexico. Now, fun fact or fake. Did you know that there's different Mother's Days in different countries? For example, Mexico and the U.S. Which one's the fun fact and which one's fake? I'm not going to make you wait too long for this one because let's get into, I was looking at just like the history of Mother's Day and like what happened and what's been going on and why, what it is, why we celebrate it on a specific day and not just like wake up every day and say thank you to mom. But everybody in the U.S., thank Anna Jarvis. Mother's Day originated on May 12th, 1907. When she held a memorial service at her late mother's church in Grafton, West Virginia. Her mom had organized women's groups to promote friendship and health. So it was a kind of an ode to her mom, right? So she was like, Happy Mother's Day, Mom. And then several years later, President Woodrow Wilson. When was the last time you heard that name, dude? Woodrow Wilson? I wonder if that was a popular name around the time that he was president, like Woodrow. Like I'd never heard that name other than Woodrow Wilson. And the last time I heard that name before today was probably in 3rd grade when we memorized all of the presidents. So way back in the days, right? Anna Jarvis was like, "Thank you, Mom." And at her funeral, the day that, she had like passed away, and in a celebration to her mom, she was like, this is going to be Mother's Day. And then several years later, it became a national holiday. Now, Anna Jarvis, never wanted it to become a national holiday, it sounds like, or kind of resents the fact that it just became so commercialized. So check this out, dude. A huge factor, this is from BBC.com. Even though Anna never wanted the day to become commercialized, it did very early. So the floral industry, greeting card industry, and candy industry deserve some of the credit for the day's promotion, says Antolini. I don't know who Antolini is, but this was absolutely not what Anna wanted. When the price of carnations rocketed, she released a press release condemning florists. What will you do? These are in quotes. What will you do to rout charlatans, bandits, pirates, racketeers, kidnappers, and other termites that would undermine with their greed one of the finest, noblest, and truest movements and celebrations? Dude, like that's some fighting words right there. She was like, F you, all of the people that are taking advantage of this. By 1920, she was urging people not to buy flowers at all, dude. It's kind of crazy how that happens sometimes. You hear those stories of people that are like, they start something for the, like it was like, what's her name? Somebody, there was like a big movement in like the 1980s, maybe 1960s, where like nursing homes, like skilled nursing facilities and homes for the elderly. I forget her name. Gosh dang. But she started, kind of these programs like in the 80s or maybe in the 60s, and started it from a good place, and like affordable places that people could get the care that they needed in their later days in life. And then now it's turned into, what we know as senior living, like senior living homes and stuff that are just, they charge so much. Like, how do you expect to pay like $12,000 a month or more? It's like ridiculous to live in these different facilities. Anyways, so Anna Jarvis, she did not want the flowers, the places, the candy, the flowers, the people to take advantage of this holiday, but people did, and people still do. So that goes back to the fun fact or fake. Which one was real and which one was not? Mother's Day was not started by a floral company in Colorado in the early 1900s, as you just found out. So the fun fact that Mother's Day in Mexico is celebrated on May 10th every year. And I think I've said this on here before, maybe last year, because every time we call mom to say Happy Mother's Day, she's like, we celebrate on the 10th in Mexico. And so anyways, but also check this out. Father's Day. Because I was like, okay, Mother's Day. And I know, Father's Day is like a month away or so. I was like, I wonder what happened here. Why, we started Father's Day. So Father's Day was celebrated in 1910 and not recognized as a holiday until much, much later, 1972, dude. So on July 5th, 1908, a West Virginia church sponsored the nation's first event explicitly in honor of fathers. A Sunday sermon in memory of the 362 men who had died in the previous December's explosion at a coal company, the Fairmont Coal Company mines in Mananga. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it was a one-time commemoration and not an annual holiday. The next year, get this, for all of my Pacific Northwest Washingtonians, maybe you knew this, maybe not. In Spokane, Washington, a woman named Sonora Smart Dodd, one of 6 children raised by a widower, tried to establish an official equivalent of Mother's Day for male parents. She went to local churches, the YMCA, shopkeepers, and government officials to drum up support for her idea, and she was successful. Washington State celebrated the nation's first statewide Father's Day on June 19th, 1910. And then it wasn't until 60, 70 years later, 1972, that it was recognized as a national holiday. So that's pretty cool though, huh? Fun fact. There's another fun fact for you. Spokane, Washington. That's the birth of Father's Day. Kinda. I guess if you don't count as the celebrated Father's Day, I guess I would say. Yeah. So that's the fun fact or fake, a little history lesson. Let me get a little sip right here. Because my throat's getting a little dry. And then these seasonal allergies too. Dude, what's happening? Falling apart. The older we get. That's what happens, huh? Take care of yourselves. Take care of your body. And, drink a lot of water. And coffee. Have a nice cup of coffee. What else been going on, man? Good vibes. We just went to we witnessed history last week. The Sounders took on Pumas, dude, and won 3-0. The Seattle Sounders versus Pumas. It's a Mexican soccer club out of, where is Pumas from? Let's see. I think I don't actually know. Pumas is out of based in Mexico City. There you go. Mexico City. They have a cool mascot. They had a cool logo. Felt kind of bad that the Sounders just mopped the floor with them, dude. But no, it was fun. It was fun matchup. The hype was real. Sold out. What's it called? Lumen Field, and I think there were like 68,000 people in attendance or something like that. And it was on a school night, but we got home at a respectable hour. It's like 9:30 or something. We didn't stay after for all the ceremonies and the medals and stuff, but it was a lot of fun. What else? You hear that? That's my back. Just popped that real quick. Summer's right around the corner, dude. Summer's coming up. We got a couple camping trips. Hopefully the weather gets nice. Although it has been snowing still. Like there's snow that has been falling at some of the mountain passes up here. And we're now in May? Like what, dude? Almost mid-May? That's pretty crazy. But got to renew the fishing license. Gonna go rip some lips, dude. Gonna go fishing this spring and summer. Planning on doing some camping. This summer campfire coffee co got me all inspired, dude. Looking forward to that. What else we got going on? I don't know. I don't want to drag this on too long. So let's get into the next section. Let's get into the GDO playlist. And dude, a little underrated today, the artist for the GDO playlist, in my opinion. And I'm talking about, you might have seen this name spelled out, but we're not talking about orca or blue or beluga whales, dude. It's Wale. There's an accent on the E. Born, and I'm going to do my best to pronounce this, but born Olubowale Victor Akintimehen is the full name. Apologies, Wale, but stage name Wale. Been in the game since 2005, dude. In 2005, he started his music career releasing mixtapes around the Washington D.C. area, and from those days of giving out mixtapes in D.C. to touring with Jay-Z, collaborating with some of the biggest names in hip-hop, dude, in R&B, J. Cole, Rihanna, Usher, Jeremiah, Gucci Mane, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, dude, and the list goes on. And the reason that I bring Wale up today is because I've had this one song just stuck in my head, dude, and on repeat for the last week or 2 weeks, and it just hits every time. I have not gotten tired of it. It actually came out last year, 2021, early 2021. Came out in January of 2021, and the lyrics, the tempo, is just the guitar, it's amazing. It hits every time. And also I think it's just the state of how things are right now. We are, past the peak of COVID and the pandemic in the last couple of years, but it's been tough, right? And this song actually came out in January of 2021, so we're still going through it. But the lyrics too, it just hits perfectly, and it just gets you going. It's called Good Vibes too. I mean, come on. That's what we're all about, right? Good coffee, good vibes, dude. Good music. Dude, this song is just, it hits. And I don't know if I should play it. Maybe. I'm going to play just a little bit. Look at this. Uh, uh. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's it. But that, dude, that, and then he just comes in and he starts singing, dude. God. Let me see. Let me tell you some of the lyrics here. They sound, as I'm looking at them here, and it sounds like very depressing, but with that beat a little bit, you know, like with the dee 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 is, and I'm so tired. All I need is good vibes. Shit ain't right on this side. It ain't right on this side. You know, he's so tired. We're all tired. All I need is good vibes. We all want good vibes. Shit ain't right on this side. You know, I mean, we're struggling. We're going through it. All my brothers dying and the president be lying. I got Za up in his raw. Wanna fly? Put the Zaza in the sky. Ooh, dude. It just hits, man. Just talking about, so it came out January 2021. President be lying. And also, I feel like all presidents lie about some things at some point in time. Because, like, you just kind of gotta, you know? So this song will just be correct forever, right? Like, it's, God, I don't know why. It just sticks with me. And I know I'm saying that just repetitively. But check that song out. Okay, it's called Good Vibes. And it's got, in parentheses, Za. Za, slang term, I don't know what the roots are, but I think it's for marijuana. Let me see. Za. Yeah, Zaza. Oh, it's a strain. It's a weed strain. It's a hybrid of a marijuana weed strain. Zaza. Huh, there you go. Well, the more you know. Yeah. So, and then he just goes on to talk about, you know, the pandemic and stimulus, you know, paychecks and stuff that, you know, we all have been through in the recent past, and it just resonated with me, and that's why it, you know, it's been stuck in my head. It's been stuck in my head for like 2 weeks. And I was thinking, you know who was a good artist and underrated? Wale, dude. Wale. People don't listen to Wale enough. And his evolution is pretty cool, too. I mean, people might see him as like a better feature artist, maybe like a French Montana or a Sway Lee type or something. But he came out with an album in 2017 called Shine. And that I could listen to straight through, no skips. Like, you know, it's a solid like 45 minutes or an hour or something. There was also Folaren 2, which came out in 2021. Some solid pieces of work, man. You should listen to Wale, put him into the rotation. And you can check it out on the GDO playlist. It's going to be some old Wale, some features, some new, you know, some are a little more rappy, some are a little more sing-songy. He got a good way of putting his emotions into the track. So check that out. The links will be in the description. Stay tuned on the GDO Instagram page. Gonna have a little bit more time now, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Just been busy doing stuff with work and whatnot, but gonna try and prioritize this a little bit more. I know I fell off for a little bit, but I want to get back into the posting more on the page. And some more videos, some more posts on there. But got a couple projects going on. And I'm excited to see where this goes and share it with y'all. And if you're still listening, I know not everybody sticks through the whole like 45 minutes to an hour of this. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for rocking with your boy. I found this is a good way to, it's kind of cool. Like if everybody had a podcast, it'd be pretty sweet, because then you could just like listen to people's podcasts if they come out like on a weekly or bi-weekly or monthly basis or whatever. And you could just stay connected to like old connections, you know, your friends, and see what people are doing. I don't know. Maybe an idea. Maybe we should all start a podcast. Everybody should have a podcast. It'd be cool. It don't even matter if there's like a specific subject or topic. You kind of just like, you know, you just Go with the flow. It's like a little this is like the new age of what's it called? Diaries, kinda, right? But for the whole world to see. So I guess it's not really like the diary that you would just keep under your pillow for yourself. Although I never had a diary. I never really kept a journal either. So this is my journal. This is the diary. And thanks for being part of it. So anyways, TTYL. Until next time, drink lots of water, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned. Huh? You like that? Dang. That was good. All right, we're going to wrap it up on that. Everybody, happy Mother's Day, and until next time. Mwah.